Hello, it's Sadie. I wanted to come on and do a divine masculine energy reading for the energy that I've been picking up on. There's a lot of anxiety around the divine masculine right now. I'm feeling a lot of anxious energy. I'm feeling a lot of nervous energy. This could be in relation to you. This could be just in general in their life. The divine masculine is definitely struggling with anxiety. For some, it's sleepless nights. For some, it's really questioning and pondering their path and sort of where their life is at this time. I'm also feeling a ton of loneliness around the divine masculine, even if they're with people, even if they're in situations, they're feeling really lonely. They're feeling really left out in the cold. Nine of Swords energy with the anxiety, with the loneliness. It's definitely like Five of Pentacles, just sort of feeling rejected, feeling abandoned, feeling left out in the cold. And again, this could be related to the situation between the two of you currently, but it also could be just any other issue sort of in their life where they feel like things are not working out the way that they wanted them to, or things are not going well for them. I'm feeling a lot of hopelessness. So some are really struggling with depression. I'm also feeling a lot of resistance. There is a lot of resistance right now around the divine masculine for change. It's like they're holding on for dear life, trying to hold everything together, trying to hold everything in place. And the same things that they've always done are not working for them anymore, but they're really, really resistant to change. And what all of this ultimately is about is pride. There's a really, really strong energy around the divine masculine right now about their pride. And it's not just pride when it comes to being proud of themselves or feeling proud about their status or their work or what they're doing. It's more of a pride that's kind of like, they don't want to admit defeat. They don't want to admit failure. They don't want to admit they were wrong. They don't want to admit that things in their life need to change, even though they're feeling the anxiety and the loneliness, and they're really feeling the resistance of the energy right now that's sort of pushing them to change. But there's a lot of pride around not wanting to admit that, or not wanting to be flexible. There is this like inflexible energy around the divine masculine that's causing a ton of resistance at the moment. And a lot of them are really, really struggling with their pride. And so there was a song that was coming up really, really strongly for me over the last couple days. It's a song by a group called Everything But the Girl. It's from the 90s. It's Missing. And the lyrics go something like, I step off the train, I'm walking down your street again, past your door, but you don't live there anymore. It's years since you've been there, and now you've disappeared somewhere. I think it's like outer space. You found some better place, and I miss you. Like the deserts miss the rain, and I miss you. Like the deserts miss the rain. So they're really missing you. They're missing feeling a true bond, a true connection with someone or something, because everything in their life is kind of changing. And there's definitely this feeling of being out of control, but being too proud to like admit that they're not in a good space right now. So that's kind of the energy that I've been picking up on. We're going to pull some using the angel, Healing with the Angel Oracle cards, the old deck by Judgment Virtue, to kind of pick up on more energy right now for the divine masculine. higher self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians of unconditional love. Further energy is the divine masculine dealing with at this moment. Yeah. All right. So nature, and this is my card of needing to ground. A lot of the divine masculine energy right now is ungrounded. Again, that's a lot of why there's a lot of resistance, a lot of anxiety, because they really need to ground their energy, but they are resisting change. A lot of them are struggling with abundance, struggling with their values, what they value in their life, really having to look at the things in their life that are working or not working. For some, they're not in a space where they're having financial issues. It's more of, I have money, I have status, I have maybe the job I want, maybe the position that I want, but I'm still feeling lonely. I'm still feeling empty. For others, they are struggling with abundance. They are struggling with money, finances, their material goods, their material resources, and trying to find like a lot of their value, a lot of their pride was wrapped in their business or their career. And because there's a lot happening, there's a lot changing right now, they're really struggling to sort of tap into that abundant nature that they're used to. And then you have Archangel Michael. So yeah, this is a card that comes out when there are changes, when there are challenges, when there is a need for more divine protection. And many of the divine masculines are kind of going through this energy right now. Again, it's pushing them to change. It's because we're all evolving. However, when you resist the current, when you resist the flow of energy, that's when, things will start to erupt in your life, and especially for the divine masculine right now. So their pride is this huge sticking point that's causing them a lot of anxiety, causing them a lot of loneliness, and it's causing them resistance to the abundance and the joy and the happiness that they want to feel. At the bottom of the deck is manifestation. And so a lot of them are struggling to manifest the things that they want in their life at this time. So with that, let's get into sort of the current energy between divine feminine and divine masculine right now with the Lover's Path Tarot. And yeah, that song Missing is, they definitely are missing you. They're definitely missing feeling connected to something real in their life. There's also this feeling of missing out on what's truly important to them. And so I am getting this energy that the divine masculine is really, really struggling at this moment. Let's see what else is coming through. I will take, there's a lot of cards that fell, but I'm actually going to take them. All right. Interesting. Wow. Okay. So this is going to be a little bit of a longer reading, but that's okay. So the first card that came out was the Queen of Cups. And this is, I really feel like this is the divine feminine right now. Very in an emotional space. For some, emotions are kind of going overboard. You have the water in the distance and the moon. So there might be an influx of a lot of emotions coming up to the surface. For others, it's just being in a space where they're really emotionally open and happy and, wanting to give their cup, really wanting to have that love and that connection at this time. You have fertility. This is the Empress energy. This is the divine feminine. And so even if things are sort of seemingly on the surface not really moving forward between the divine feminine and divine masculine at this time, there is this huge influx of fertility and energy of abundance that's coming through. And I'm really the cats are really calling my attention, and there's the lion with the pride, but these cats are really calling my attention, and cats are symbols of protection. And so what I'm really getting is there is a space right now where things are being protected for the divine feminine so that things can grow in a beautiful way. We have the Prince of Coins, which is the Knight of Pentacles, and this is a slow moving energy. So things are moving, but it's just a very, very slow moving energy. But there is more stability and grounding coming into this connection. You also have power. So you go from fertility, which is the number 3 with the divine feminine, to power, which is the number 4 for the divine masculine. So there is a progression of energy. You also have divine counterparts here. And what I'm getting with this is the divine masculine right now is trying to get to a space where they are more stable, where they feel like they have something to truly offer you. Because the divine feminine is in this space where she wants to offer her heart and her love, but the divine masculine is resisting it because he feels like he doesn't have enough to offer at this time. This is knight energy or prince energy. So the divine masculine right now is not feeling like the king, even if it's your masculine is a woman. They don't feel like they have enough to offer or enough to give to this connection right now. So that's why things are slow moving, but there is a progression of energy that is happening here. With that, you have the 4 of Staves, which is the 4 of Wands. This is about stability, commitment, loyalty, love, and for some, union and marriage. And so it is on both of the counterparts' minds. It is something that they both desire truly in their hearts. And with the 4 of Staves, you also have a new beginning, in a sense, the full energy. So for many, there is this new beginning that is going to occur between you and your divine counterpart. And it's like this new cycle that will bring in a lot of healing from past energies and sort of like a fresh start, for especially for those who need that fresh start. Because there's been a huge transformation. Both the divine feminine and divine masculine have learned, have grown, have gone through these cycles of becoming butterflies and spreading their wings. And for the divine masculines who are resisting this Pluto cycle of transformation right now, with the Prince of Arrows, which is the Page of Swords, it's like they're watching you transform, and because they're watching you transform, they really feel like they're missing out, and that's what's helping to trigger their transformation. Yeah, you have the Prince of Staves, which is the Knight of Wands. So action will be taken soon in this connection. If you're not in communication with your divine counterpart, communication is coming, and things again are going to move forward. Once they start moving, they're going to move very, very quickly. This card flew out reversed, so I am pulling it and reading it reversed. And this is the Moon card, and it's the card of illusion. Illusions are melting away. There is illumination for those who have been denying the connection, for those who have been sort of not really expressing their truth. They're coming into the truth of what they want and what they feel for you. And that's on top of this new beginning energy. And so there is this beautiful new beginning that is occurring, because next to the illusion reversed is judgment. This is an energy of rebirth. This is a second chance, second life, something being resurrected. So where there has been separation, there is an energy of coming together. And the last card, last but certainly not least, is the Ten of Cups. So ultimate happiness, union, long-term commitment, long-term happiness and stability. It is coming. It's just we all have to go through the energy of the cycles of transformation and change. And that is where the Divine Masculine is right now with the Oppression card, which is the Tower, going through that Tower energy, going through breakthroughs, things that are not stable, things that are not on a solid foundation are breaking down so that the breakthrough, the rebirth can happen. And ultimately, the Ten of Cups, all right? So with that, I'm going to do the energy oracle cards just to kind of see what our advice is. What is the advice right now for the Divine Feminine? And on the bottom of the deck, we have Archangel Metatron with the 6th chakra. This is all about visualization, opening up your third eye, really connecting to your intuition. If you want to see something, you have to believe it first. And so this is a time for the Divine Feminine to really visualize what they envision that connection, that union to be for them, how they want to see their divine counterpart in their lives. And this is a time to get really, really clear, have a clear vision of that union, and you will create it into form. Know your worth, know your value. With woman holding a coin, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. This is all about understanding that you are valuable and not settling for second best. When you honor yourself and know your worth and value, you will receive that tenfold from the universe and from the others around you. Use your mind, use your logic with the thinking woman. This is all about learning, growing, expanding your skills, expanding your knowledge. This is also an energy of communication. So for many Divine Feminines, you really need to communicate what you desire. One more advice card for the Divine Feminine at this time. With hostilities, I'm getting the energy for the Divine Feminine that you really need to set healthy boundaries, stand your ground, stand in your power, and don't let anyone belittle you. Because again, if you know your worth and your value and you project that energy out, that's what you will receive. If you let people walk all over you and minimize and diminish your value and the power that you have, you're always going to have this sort of hostile energy around you. Bottom of the deck is Garden in the Gate, which is about spiritual abundance. And so stay on your spiritual path right now. Really, really work on spiritual practices, whether it is prayer, meditation, yoga, gardening, being outside, whatever it is that brings you joy, that brings you this feeling of ultimate abundance and happiness and peace, because that's an energy that really helps to radiate high vibration energy. And when you're in that high vibration, that's when you manifest everything that you need and everything that you desire for your life. All right, final messages from the Divine Masculine. And we are going to use the Eternal Messages deck for final messages. Higher Self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians of unconditional love. What are the final messages at this time? My nerves have been getting the best of me. Yeah, that energy of anxiety and pride is so, so strong right now. Just know that they're absolutely thinking about you. They're absolutely missing you. But the anxiety is just very, very strong for them. The emotions are very overwhelming for them at this time. I know you've been right, and I am trying to forgive myself. So again, for some, it's the pride of not admitting, or pride of having to admit that they were wrong and that you were right. I've been astral projecting to you, maybe really feeling your divine counterpart very, very strongly. And they've been feeling your presence around them as well. It's probably why they are astral projecting to you. Been having dreams of you. It could be part of their sleepless nights as well, just because they're constantly dreaming of you, and it was you. It was always you. And so for the divine feminine, bottom of the deck, we have just wait on me, please don't give up. For the divine feminine right now, it's really just a time to be in this energy of Queen of Cups, whether you're a water sign or not. It's just about keeping your heart open, forgiving, having compassion for yourself, having love for yourself and for your divine counterpart, knowing that they're on their healing journey and so are you. And so it's really just really important to focus on self-care, focus on, making sure that your needs are met in all ways in your life, and just really loving and valuing yourself. You can never go wrong when you love and value yourself, because that's what the universe will bring to you tenfold, all right? So just know that you are loved, know that you are valuable, and really treat yourself with that loving kindness and that value, and you will have that projected back at you. All right. So with that, I just wanted to come on quickly into the divine masculine energy reading, sending love to everybody who's going through a tough time right now. The energy is very, very heavy right now. So just know that you are not alone. You are loved, you are cherished, you are appreciated, and you are valued more than you could ever know. All right. Take care.